one more thing about shaitan that I recently learned, that is described in the Quran, and I found it just absolutely fascinating. وَزَيَّنَ لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالَهُم وَزَيَّنَ لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالَهُم. And the tafsir of this ayah and the way it's been explained traditionally, it's incredible. Shaitan beautified, for some people, shaitan beautified what they do for them. So whatever they do, they think they're doing a beautiful job. This is actually it's multiple kinds. This is of different kinds. And I want to explain these two kinds to you, inshallah. There are people that are in absolute darkness. They are just evil. They're just fallen into evil. Any bad thing, you name it, they're doing it. And they don't even feel bad when they do it. They're proud of it. They celebrate it. They take pictures of it. They post it on Facebook. They make videos about it. They encourage others to do it. These are people that shaitan has taken the evil that they do and he's made it beautiful to them. Even though in and of itself it's an ugly thing, whatever they're doing, it's fascinating to them. But the scarier one is this next one. There are people who are doing what they think is a good thing. They think it's a good thing. But as a matter of fact, they're doing what shaitan wants them to do. That's the scary one. You see, and I'll take 2 minutes to explain this and I'm done. In our deen, there are priorities. One way to think about this, in our deen, there are priorities. There are things that you absolutely must not do, they are haram. There are things that you absolutely must do, they are fard on you. And then there are additional things that you should do if you have opportunity. But if you don't get to do them, you're not in trouble. It's good if you do them, but you're not in trouble if you don't do them. You understand what I'm saying to you? Okay. For some people, shaitan comes to them and says, do this extra stuff, and it's amazing that you're doing it. You're so amazing that you're doing this extra stuff. Especially in Ramadan, this is one of the waswasas of shaitan, the confusion he starts you off on before Ramadan and it lasts inside Ramadan. That's why we should say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. I'll tell you, there are people who are not even praying fajr, but they're regular in traweh. They're regular in traweh. And to them, that's really important. And there are going to be people that are going to flood the masajid for Eid prayer. They're going to flood it for Eid prayer. Why? Because for them, what is the thing that you must do? That. And shaitan has made that really beautiful to them, at the expense of other things that are far more beautiful and far more important. Now, if you ask, is Taraweeh itself a good thing? Absolutely. And by the way, for some people, it's not just about Taraweeh and the salawat, it's also about other things. For example, there are people who are very keen on the fasting. At the same time, they're not very keen on how they earn the money with which they buy the iftar. Right? So there's one thing that's been beautified at the expense of something else. How you make your money is not a big deal. So what shaitan does is he takes one aspect of our deen and he makes it beautiful to us so we can put all our attention on that and forget about all the other things that our deen wants us to do that are very important too. This is also a waswasa of shaitan. And this is also a particular waswasa of shaitan that we have to undo in the month of Ramadan.